Hi, Linda Kay here from lindakaystampinpage.blogspot.com with my September 20th video to the collab I'm in titled Fab 4. This collab is hosted by Paige, who is Stamp Girl here on YouTube, as well as Deb Hauk. The purpose of this collab is for us to pull out one of the 4 fabulous craft tools we have in our craft rooms, and they could be punches, dies, embossing folders, or stencils, and create a project and share that with you here on YouTube on the 20th of every month. I'm going to show you the 2 fabulous of the 4 tools that I pulled out of my craft room, and then I'll show you some additional products, and then I'll show you the project that I made. 4 dies, because you're probably getting tired of seeing my dies, but I have a lot of them. I'm not bragging. I'm ashamed of how many I have, and I still have a lot that I haven't even used yet. But I pulled out 2 that I haven't used, and they're by Spellbinders, and I use this one right here, and this is the Majestic Labels number 25 die, and it's kind of concentric. So you have this one and that one, and it cuts out. It was kind of fun to cut out. So that was the first one that I used, and then I also used the crosses too by Spellbinders, and I used this cross right here and this one. Now these have the ability to emboss too, and I only embossed the crosses. I did not emboss the labels on my card. Then for another tool, a punch that I used, is I pulled out the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, because my card was 5 by 7 and it was pretty dimensional, so I had to make a bigger card, or excuse me, envelope. So I used this, and this is a punch, so I can consider it one of the fabulous 4 tools. Papers, I used the basic white by Stampin' Up, regular basic white by Stampin' Up, balmy blue by Stampin' Up, and then I did pull out some old retired paper because I wanted to match the balmy blue as close as I could, and I pulled out this Designer Series paper, Birds of a Feather, and it had a blue one right here, and I used that for my envelope. And the back was kind of pretty, but I don't know when I would ever use that big peacock, but this one matched balmy blue pretty close. So I'm going to show you the stamp sets I used. I pulled out this oldie but goodie, All God's Grace. This is a baptism card for my favorite little man of today, and that is Sir Walter. So I used this stamp set. I pulled it out of my stash. I had to go out in the garage and get it. I also pulled out this handmade Made with Love, and that is by Country Craft Creations, and it's designed by Christina Weidmark. Ink, I used Balmy Blue, and I did use basic black. I did I did use my Champagne Shimmer Mist, and I have to make more, and I used the Stampin' Spritzer by Stampin' Up, so I'll have to set that aside and make some more because I've been using it on all my cards. And I'm going to show you the card that I created, and again, it's a baptismal card, and I kept it pretty simple. And like I said, I did emboss the crosses, and you can see the dimension that embossing does. I didn't want to emboss all the layers. I did layer up this larger panel here with dimensionals, but I wanted it pretty flat, and I did spritz it. I don't know if you can see that, but I love the subtle shimmerness. That's not a word. The subtle shimmer. Well, it's subtle and it's full of shimmer. So I love how subtle it is. And then in here I stamped off on the cross, and I stamped the sentiment in the black memento. And I just stamp the back like this, and the birds are from the stamp set. And here is my envelope. And this is how the embossing looks when you do it on the label. So, and then, so the card's going to fit real nice in here. And we're all ready to go to Wally's baptism. Who knows? Before you know it, he's going to be graduating from high school. Well, that is my card for this month, and I'm going to leave a link to Paige and Deb's channel below, as well as all the other participants, and I encourage you to head over to their channels and see what fabulous 4 tools they chose to use this month, and I bet you their cards are going to be gorgeous. Well, thank you for watching, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you hit that little notification button down there, you are assured of never missing another one of these marvelous videos. Well, catch you next month. Bye.